Happy birthday to all the other lovely Leos out there. Mwah! Suitcases and things are out. We're getting ready to pack it up to head out. We're gonna immediately head to the beach. It's a few-hour drive, but I already have my swimsuit on underneath my shirt. And so we have the cookie and the cupcakes. Everyone's just getting ready. We are in the car, heading off. Everything is crammed up. We were about 30 seconds from forgetting the cupcakes and cookies.
Yeah, lucky you spotted it.
Well, I had to go back. I had my bag on the table. And when I went back in, I was like, hey, don't we need those things that we made specifically for this trip? But yeah, so we are heading off, and Andrew and I are very happy we don't have to go to work today. Dad is also happy he doesn't have to go to work today. And Mom doesn't have to clean anything today, so technically she's getting a day off work too. Huh? Implying that when we get to the hotel, you're going to start cleaning, I believe. I must admit, this sky is not making me feel good. I have questions about these clouds.
The clouds are going northeast. We are heading also northeast.
You see how he said northeast, like that's a real word? That's funny.
Yeah, speaking of this, Dad, roll up the window. Tonight, we're talking, I mentioned that Fallon got lost going to Dairy Queen that one time, and she almost ended up in Worcester. And she goes, yeah, but that's because people use directions like north, south, left, right. And she goes, you need to tell me things like, there's a maple tree in your front yard. And more, I'm like, you can tell the difference between an oak and a maple tree?
Yeah, their leaves are different.
And I said, what about in winter? She goes, well, then I go by the porches. And I'm like, you judge people's houses by their porches, not the numbers on their house? She goes, no, like that. It's 4 houses down, then the stop sign. And I'm like, why don't you just say the stop sign? She goes, well, I don't count the actual physical portrait. I use imaginary portrait of what I think they should look like. Like, we're in the call and I'm having a goddamn aneurysm. And I asked everyone, anybody want a brain dead sister?
I use landmarks as directions. Like, the GPS will say things like...
man, that's the house at the ficus.
I don't know what that means. I don't know how far 250 feet is. I don't know what a quarter of a mile means. Directions to me are, in 10 minutes, turn towards the brick house with the light blue trash can. Of Orion, I was telling the Discord group before you got in there.
You have to record all the conversation?
Yeah. I'll edit it down later so it's funny. Saying that the little asked me when my birthday party was when he found out it was my birthday because he wanted to make sure to come. And it was explained, oh, big people don't usually have birthday parties. And I said, and I'm like, you're talking to a 6-year-old. And at that moment, that's when everybody said, oh, when you said the little guy, they thought I was talking about you. They thought that it was like a cutesy family endearment name that I called you the little guy. So we stopped at a place called Sarah's Diner. Mom got a milkshake. They didn't have pretzels, so I'm going to wait till we actually get to the beach snack thing and get a pretzel.
Wash my hands.
We finally made it to the beach, and the sun sun came out. Look, I have a shadow. Haha. We're here. Loving it. I saw your top coming off and I'm over here going, okay everybody, my nips aren't the worst you can see.
Dad, you're trying to show your boob to everybody on the beach.
Even when I get back, waves are, but the waves are cool.
Yeah, I felt the water. My mom's not coming in there. She's like, well, I'm brave enough today. I'm like, why? Just to take off Dad? She goes, yes.
We are wrapping up the beach day, and we're getting ready to head over to the hotel, check in, and then probably find dinner. Fine, we're gonna hunt it down ourselves, not like just pop into a restaurant like sane people. This is the hotel room, you know, basic hotel room. Okay, so I'm back from the family reunion. Okay, that's better lighting. We got back from the family reunion, and let me check out this chair. Like, as soon as you sit in it, it goes down. There's no way to stop it. It's just, here's the chair. And then when you sit your butt in it, down we go. My brother and dad went to the pool in the hotel, but I'm freezing, so I'm not going to the hotel pool. It was cold last year, and it's much colder in the air this year. Like, it's gotten a lot colder, a lot faster this year than last year. Last year we still had like 80s and 90s into October, and now I'm over here like freezing to death at the beginning of August. But yeah, it started to get really cloudy and started to drip a little bit, so we didn't end up having a fire at my uncle's. I ate way too much food. But yeah, so that was the weekend. You know, we had the beach time, and so family reunion was a lot of fun. I didn't film much at the family reunion just because I was catching up with people, and there were people from my married and aunt side of the family whose house we were at with my uncle who don't know us very well, so I didn't want to have to deal with do you want to be on camera? I was just like, I'll just be there and enjoy company, eat a lot of good food. And yeah, part of the reason I'm freezing is because I turned the air conditioner off while my brother's out because he needs the air conditioner and I freeze to death. So that's fun. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'm gonna vlog a little teeny bit at the beginning of tomorrow. But we were looking for the fitness center. This place claims to have a fitness center, but there isn't any fitness center. I think the fitness center is the pool. So because the arrows all pointed the same direction. It's like, why do you call it a fitness center when you don't actually like have equipment and stuff or whatever? But yeah, otherwise it's been pretty nice, and I will see you in the morning for a bit. We're back home. I'm unpacking. With the exception, my dress was too big, and so I did not end up wearing these, but I wore my sneakers and my sandals, and I wore most of my stuff. Again, couldn't find the fitness center, so I did not actually end up wearing my workout shorts and my second pair of socks. And other than that, I wore everything else that I had. It's just that driving there, and yeah, I just threw something on real quick because I wore my pajamas out. We had breakfast. We had breakfast, and then immediately we're like, since it was cooler there, and it was really overcast, and I think my brother said there was like a 40-something% chance of rain. And it did start to sprinkle, like not rain hard, but it did start to sprinkle when a little while after we headed out. So yeah, everyone's just feeling that post-travel, just it's like, oh, you're relieved to be back home, but you were just in the car for so long. And when you get back home, it always feels like, oh, I have dirty. Yeah, there's a billion things to do. Like, gotta do laundry and unpack and everything that you didn't do for the last 3 days or however long you were gone. No, none of those things are dirty. These aren't dirty? No. But yeah, I did brush my hair this morning, but then when I got in the car, I put on my sleeping mask and my headphones and fell asleep. So, yeah, and we were home early because since we didn't go to the beach for a while today, we decided that when we left, I have time now to go to my friend's bridal shower, so that's exciting. So I'm gonna find a bag for her gifts, and this is the dress that I'm gonna wear. It's not for a couple hours still, but I just have it out. But yeah, so thank you for joining me on our beach trip adventure. I know that I was very living in the moment and didn't vlog a lot, but I think you got the gist of it. You got the exciting parts, which is what matters. Like, how many times do you really need to see me driving by trees, right? So, I will see you in the next video, my lovely humans. Bye!